Solstice greetings, beautiful family, wherever you are, beautiful souls, beautiful humans, coming to you today from under this beautiful tree, this powerful portal, soft rain, the sun is coming through a little bit. Let me show you where I am and with whom. As always, powerful, raw, real, live, raw transmission coming to you straight from source and nature. Why? Because we need to really connect with nature and go deeper into our human body instead of away from it. Yeah, instead of becoming artificial and disconnected, we need to come in and connect with Earth and each other. Let me show you where I am, and we have the beautiful swan right under us here, and the swamp hens, and the other swan is there on the nest. Yeah. So the sun is coming through a little bit, but it's very mixed and very, very soft rain, very gentle, very soft, and the night was also very still, very long, and yeah, I'm on my second day of the Return to Origin water fast. I feel so clear and so light, and it's amazing to observe the body, how much water can flow in when there's no food. And the time also it saves, and the energy of desiring food, you know, when we are foodies and we love food and it gives us pleasure and joy, but this constant also energy of, it's almost this survival pattern of, what am I going to eat next? That's the survival pattern I'm clearing. We are clearing, I'm clearing with and first for all of us, because we must clear them to ascend, to shift out of these patterns that have held us hostage. Yeah, so if the body is thirsty as well on a cellular level, we are constantly looking. And this is also on a soul level. You know, we've all gone through lifetimes of starvation, of not having water, of looking continuously. If you are in survival, you're continuously just looking how to survive. You're looking for food the whole time and water. Yeah, so that's deeply ingrained in the psyche, in the soul. And as we are embodying our soul, we need to clear all these programs. So sometimes I thought I had cleared already so much, but a lot is coming out with this water. And then doing water fasts, it's incredible, because I'm really experiencing how am I when I'm not in survival looking for food, looking for water. So I'm saturating my body with this deeply hydrating water that can go to the deepest level that I have never been able to go to before. So deeply hydrating and nourishing my body, and then all that comes up. It's like, oh wow, that's a reset. That's how it feels when I don't run on that program. You know, and this has been layers and layers and layers of healing that. So we see it around us. That's what the whole economy even thrives on feeding people's addictions and the survival patterns, getting everyone addicted to sugar and coffee and, oh wow, it's never ending, and just to eating to fulfill the emotional desire through food. Because when we have been in scarcity and starvation, I have grown up with a parent and grandparents who were in the war, who did not have food. They were really starving, and to that the rainbow light is appearing above in the soul chakra, which is this leaf above me. Yeah, they were telling me it was in my blood lineage even. When they didn't have food, yeah, they didn't have food, and how that played out when they then came into the years where they could fully have everything again and have everything in abundance. my grandparents were always grateful, and they also always, my grandmother always put the dishes onto the table, and she kept refilling them so that none of us had to starve. And there was always that energy behind it. Oh, eat, we can eat it now. Like, finish your plate, never leave anything on the plate, you know? Yeah, and don't ever waste anything. These are full-on programs we are clearing with love and compassion, because they also kept everybody safe, and that was when we are the ancestral curse breakers, we are breaking this pattern. Yeah, and my father too, he was born in the war. For them it was a terror to see anyone waste food. We were told off when we were peeling like too much off the mandarins or so, and yes, to me now too, it seems so arrogant towards food and towards taking more than we need. So to those who have really experienced it, this abundance culture that's gone to the other extreme just seems revolting. You know, also when I came to America and I saw the aisles of cereal and so on, and the aisles of food, yeah, and then you look at other countries who are in starvation, it's insane. But they are not healthier. You know, it's often mostly toxic food, and yeah, to overflow. And at the moment we also see the roadsides here in Australia. I've never seen it like that. They're covered in rubbish. Covered in rubbish. Like, how does that happen? As if every car opens a window and throws rubbish out, like next to a highway. How does that all get there? Like, what's going on with people? So, what's going on with all of us? I'm not righteous, and, you know, I've been working through this myself. And when we litter our body, we litter the earth, because the earth is an extension of us. The earth is our mother. Let's drink together. And it's beautiful. My vessel it's on the second day now. On the second day it goes deeper. My body is empty. The day before I was already eating lightly and just had like vegetables, and I've been deeply clearing and cleansing, going into the ocean, going into the waterfalls, going into the rock pools, just flushing through my system, super hydrating, and being very aware what comes in as well, what I'm finding out when I'm on a water fast. This is my third one now with the Kangen water. So too, did you know that how much actually water gets used for the running of AI? The data and the data centers, the water the data centers need. That is crazy. So, yeah. In a way, we are on the brink of extinction if we are not changing. And there's a split. There's humans going into total neglect of our nature and human, and the nature and soul. Yeah, and that's again the soul harvesting that we have experienced on a soul level, while we are having to find our soul tribe again, our soul partners and so on, because we were split, made unconscious and so on. We can see it now. And that's part of the healing, the trauma healing of that. And for that we often revisit it. We can feel, oh my God, this is how it feels when our soul gets taken away, our soul gets disconnected. Many in their healing process are experiencing that right now, especially the masculine, that the soul is split off again. And we as the women experience it, oh, our men are gone. And we have to be very aware of into which rabbit holes we go, because that's how the souls get harvested, that's how the energy gets sucked in. And there was a big hype of when that happened with so-called COVID, and then a lot of people, a lot of awoke people as well, went into full-on getting sucked into all the research and the wow, and yes, that's important, but it also took them away into the rabbit holes. Many haven't come back yet out of that. They're still in it. So trusting this is all part of it, but we need to just stay focused on our soul energy, on our source energy, direct link with source, and grounding with nature. Being with the animals and nature, not getting lost in AI that's meant to save humans time and make business faster and all of that. It costs. The cost is tremendous for it as well. Also, the market is right now getting flooded with AI-produced content. Yeah, too much. What's going to happen with that? Stay focused on what really matters. It's the soul embodiment. Soul embodiment. And the unification. Our inner sacred union. Our rising and merging with the divine light that we are. And becoming fully human. Not bypassing the human, not bypassing our spirit. And for that we need presence. Yes, we need time for that. We need to stop the old being in the rut so that we can unravel the scarcity programs, the slavery programs, the transactional programs, where we have given our bodies away and our energy to be taken care of. Most women have gone through that. Then the other extreme, being hyper-independent, isolated and so on, with the ice melting and coming back into union. We are abundant on a soul level. We are taken care of by source, by our soul tribe. We are taken care of. And we are here with each other. We are all family. We are all coming from the same. And we are here to unite, because that's what we are on a soul and in the quantum field already. And then break through all these patterns of relating as well. The distortions of the feminine not showing, the woman not showing fully who she is, everybody, and then the man pretending to be distant and emotionally cold to attract the woman or whatever, and this weird play of running away from each other and staying close to each other. That's outdated. That's not how our souls are. That's a distorted program that is linked in with the slavery program, the scarcity program, and the amnesia, the having forgotten who we truly are. And when we are so disconnected and the soul isn't in the body yet, and it's just like operating with an empty shell that just runs on unconsciousness and on chemistry and attraction, choosing the wrong partners, all based on the old trauma, if we are not breaking the ancestral curses, some of us are here to do that, so that our next generation doesn't carry it forward anymore. That's what I have been doing with my children and myself, breaking the ancestral curses of all these programs. So right now I'm deeply in the relational deprogramming and in the deep, starvation, scarcity programs and the slavery programs and the transactional programs. So as soul embodied, like I share my energy everywhere I go. Like this morning, I sat with my beautiful friend Luca, and then a woman came by with 2 dogs. And then the dogs came to me. They wanted healing. They just wanted presence and be touched. And they were actually off to a session with a chiropractor, but they came to me. And this needs to adjust. This is adjusting. when we work as soul embodied, always here, right now I'm doing grid work, sharing that with you. There's no one directly paying me because I'm out of the transactional realm. The woman this morning and the dogs didn't pay me. I'm just doing and sharing and being my embodied soul, sharing my healing energy and frequency. I shared the water with the dogs. They drank it, so now he's hydrated for his session with the chiropractor. Yeah, and often we don't yet get recognized, but we don't need it either. I don't need to be recognized and valued because I am valued and recognized by myself. And from that, everyone and everything is recognizing me, us, as the embodied souls. Yeah. And then we need to adjust our money flow because money is energy. Yeah, where is it coming from? Aligning it with water. It's very simple. When the soul tribe works together with water and aligning it, we have money flowing in from the water. Yeah, that's the vision, that's the embodiment. And this is not coming from the mind. I have been deeply embodying it, not money focused, but soul embodiment focused. Let that sink in. Embodying my soul, being who I am, having to keep, not having to, yes, because it has been hard. I have had to keep trusting and following my soul's and source's guidance. Yeah, the same as yesterday morning. I was just told now, my body said, my soul, now go on a water fast. I don't know how long I will be just drinking water, but I have no desire right now for food, and I'm loving it, how clear I am getting. And that's the reset. That's my third reset with the Kangen water. And that's a very different water fasting than I've ever done before, because the water wasn't satisfying me. And when you water fast with the Kangen water, you really notice what it does. So you can also, I have a rental machine, I've got 2 machines. You can rent one machine and give that a go for a month or so. Yeah, that's there. It's very, very different. And maybe you've watched the sharings of the meetings I had this week with Dave and with Vanessa. Yeah, they were also have been drinking the Kangen water for 8 and 4 years. Also embodying like me, embodying it and healing. And yeah, why do we share about it? I had been given the vision that I need to share about it, not just keep it for me. That's the expansion. Not to keep anything for me. I've actually got so much material. I mean, I'm sharing this here daily with you. I have so much to share. I have also books written. Yeah, so as I'm deeper embodying and really healing, I will be shown, and that doesn't come from ego or wanting validation, but to really what wants to happen with all that I have been creating. Yeah, and maybe that was just it, just writing it out, and I always send it into the grid. Maybe it doesn't have to be turned into a book and so on. Yeah, the energy matters. I'm an energy worker, an energy being. Yeah, the crows are still here with me. You can see on my story a beautiful little video of them this morning. And so, yeah, I'm feeling super clear. I have so much energy, such powerful dreams as well. I danced yesterday for over 3 hours. Yeah, I did. Wow, it was a very energizing, powerful day leading into this water fast, or my first day of the water fast. And today too, I'm full of energy, I'm clear, I'm clearer and clearer. And this is a beautiful solstice. I'm excited to see what more unfolds today. We have a we have a beautiful ceremony here in my community today, a bonfire, and we have an indigenous person come in for smudging, and it's a gathering of the community by the fire. It's a burning of the past, a stepping forward into the new, and yeah, unity in community, all one, as we learn how we operate as one, flying together like a bird tribe, like a flock of birds. Yeah. So, beautiful water blessings to you, beautiful souls, from this beautiful tree as well, and this soft sprinkling rain, and you can hear the water flowing. Ah, and there's all these beautiful birds. Aqua phoenixes and cranes and egrets and swans and ducks, and look at the light, liquid light, as we are shifting into liquid light. Beautiful, beautiful soft rain, and the sun is always there, no matter how many clouds are there. Just like for us, we are the light. There's a bird that flies like a hummingbird, feeling the hummingbird tribe for joy and unity. And listen to all this beautiful bird sound that is here. And the swallows are flying, and it's yeah, super magical. We are the magic. We are the magic, and the magic is in every moment. The magic is in the presence with nature. You won't get the biggest gifts when you scroll through here and just drop in for a few seconds. I'm just guiding deeply into nature and into your soul embodiment. And for that, yeah, we need to sit down and sit in presence and be. Yeah, otherwise we are rushing and we are missing it. This is not a race, and ascension soul embodiment cannot be bought, it cannot be rushed, it cannot be manipulated, it cannot be forced. We can only allow it and surrender to it. And that's a choice, because for that we need to allow presence and space, or it's not going to happen. Yeah. So, solstice blessings to you, beautiful souls, and I see you again when I come on next.